The Battle of Jinyang, 455 BC, 453 BC. The Battle of Jinyang occurred during the late spring and autumn period, between 455 BC and 453 BC. It was a conflict between the Zhao clan, one of the noble families of the Jin state, and the allied forces of the Zhi, Han, and Wei clans in Jinyang, modern-day southwest Taiyuan, Shaanxi. Historical background. By the late spring and autumn period, constant struggles for dominance and territorial expansion had severely weakened the major states. As internal conflicts grew sharper, discussions about ceasing warfare emerged, and internal power struggles became the primary conflict within the states. In the Jin state, powerful noble families rose to prominence, while the monarch's authority waned. The state's political power fell into the hands of 6 major clans: Han, Wei, Zhao, Zhi, Zhonghang, and Fan, collectively known as the 6 ministers. Over time, internal strife among the 6 ministers led to the elimination of the Zhonghang and Fan clans, leaving only the 4 dominant clans: Zhao, Han, Wei, and Zhi. Despite this, the remaining clans continued to fight amongst themselves, further weakening the Jin state. The war process. The internal consolidation among the 4 powerful clans, Zhi, Zhao, Han, and Wei, led to their dominance in the Jin state. Of these, the Zhi clan, led by Zhibo Zhiyao, was the most powerful. As prime minister, Zhibo sought to restore Jin's hegemony and reduce the influence of vassal families. He was the first to offer a city with 10,000 households to the Jin monarch, pressuring Han Kongzi and Wei Huanzi to do the same. However, Zhao Xiangzi, leader of the Zhao clan, refused to cede his city, prompting the Jin monarch to order Zhibo, alongside Han and Wei, to attack Zhao. Zhao Xiangzi, recognizing his forces were outnumbered, withdrew to the fortified city of Jinyang. The city had strong defenses, abundant supplies, and access to materials for manufacturing weapons. When the Allied forces arrived, they launched repeated attacks, but Zhao's defenses held for 3 months. Frustrated by the lack of progress, Zhibo switched tactics, damming the Jin River and diverting the Fan River to flood Jinyang. The city was submerged for 3 years, causing severe hardship. Supplies dwindled, and morale waned as surrender seemed inevitable. At this critical moment, Zhao Xiangzi's prime minister, Zhang Mengtan, secretly negotiated with Han Kongzi and Wei Huanzi, persuading them to ally with Zhao against Zhibo. Zhang warned them of the mutual destruction they faced if they did not act together. Despite warnings from his uncle, Zhigua, about potential defections, Zhibo dismissed the advice. Zhao Xiangzi quickly mobilized Han and Wei to strike. On the 3rd day of the 3rd month, Han and Wei forces secretly destroyed the dam, flooding Zhi's army. As chaos ensued, Zhao's troops launched a counterattack, defeating the Zhi forces and capturing Zhibo. Engineering aspects of the Battle of Jinyang featured significant engineering elements, especially in the water attack led by Zhibo and the city's defensive structures. Water attack strategy. Zhibo's water attack was contingent on careful planning and execution. Source selection. Zhibo chose the Fan River, a large and reliable water source, to flood Jinyang. Selecting the right water source was crucial to the success of the water attack. Dam construction. Zhibo ordered a dam to be built upstream. The dam structure needed to withstand the pressure from the river, and its foundation had to be reinforced to prevent collapse. Channel excavation. A system of channels was dug to divert water toward Jinyang. The channels had to be carefully designed to ensure a smooth flow of water, taking the terrain into account. Control of water flow. The success of the water attack depended on controlling the volume of water. Zhibo likely regulated the flow through the dam and channels to avoid overwhelming the city while ensuring it remained submerged. City defense. Despite the water attack, Jinyang's defenses were robust. Strong city walls. Jinyang's walls were intact and made from a combination of stone and earth, providing significant protection against prolonged attacks. Defensive gates. The city gates were likely reinforced with iron or heavy wood, secured by bolts, and protected by towers where defenders could repel attackers. Sufficient supplies. Jinyang's treasuries were well stocked with food and resources, allowing the city to endure the siege for years. Additionally, there were materials available to manufacture weapons, such as arrow shafts from local plants. Outcome and impact. The Battle of Jinyang ended with the defeat and death of Zhibo. The Zhi clan's lands were divided among the Zhao, Han, and Wei clans, weakening Jin's central authority and leading to the division of Jin by the three families. This division marked the beginning of the Warring States period, as the Jin state effectively ceased to exist. The fall of the Zhi clan was a pivotal moment in Chinese history, signaling the end of the Spring and Autumn period and the start of an era of intense warfare and territorial consolidation.